Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are listening to me. Welcome to another episode of Wealth Building Conference. On behalf of Wealth Building Conference team, I want to welcome everybody today to today's live webinar. I still remain my humble self, Oludare Fashola. So tonight, we're going to be talking about another amazing topic that is going to open your eyes on the way you chase, instead of you chasing lead, attract leads, okay? One of the things I realized in this business is that many people don't want to come into sales business because why? They don't know how to generate leads. So today, I'm going to be opening your eyes to strategies in which you can use LinkedIn and YouTube to attract leads instead of chasing them. So, but before we dive in, I want you to please, wherever you are joining from, please type your name and where you are joining from. Okay, type your name and where you're joining from. We just want to meet you, right? We don't just want this to be just an ordinary webinar. We want to make it an interactive webinar in such a way that we're going to meet ourselves, right? So please type your name and you are where you are joining from. I'm so excited you are here because what we are going to talk about tonight can truly change the way you attract clients as an insurance agent and sales agent. Once again, my name is Oludare Fashola, and over the years, I've helped hundreds of agents move from chasing cold leads to attracting quality prospect daily. So using the power of YouTube and LinkedIn. Now, let's be very honest with ourselves. One of the most difficult things in sales is, how do I attract ideal client? Okay, how do I attract quality leads? Because if you don't have leads, okay, it might be very difficult for you to to scale, right? So the reality of today is that you cannot rely on friends, families, or begging for referral or paying for leads that don't work. So, but what instead of chasing people, the right people started to reaching out to you? Imagine that. And so instead of you chasing them, what if you can position yourself in such a way that the right client will start chasing you? I used to run ads, and sometimes people, because we are in a world that so many people are on internet, okay, and a lot of people are there just to scam people of their hard earned money. So the trust is not really there anymore, right? So when I started posting consistently on LinkedIn, somebody reached out to me and say, "Hey, I've been seeing I've been seeing your ad, but now, and now, this is, and I can now see that you are very credible because I've seen you on LinkedIn. I've seen what you used to post on daily basis." So that is what LinkedIn and YouTube can actually do for you as a sales agent. And I'm talking from experience. So that's exactly what we are diving in tonight. So how to turn your content, your story, and your credibility into a lead generation system that work even while you sleep. So, think about it, right? So you post on LinkedIn, you post on YouTube while you sleep. The videos is there still, generating lead for you. So whenever you are joining today, drop your city once again or province in that chat. So let's see where everyone turning in from, and let's get ready to take notes, because by the end of this session, you will know exactly how to position yourself online and start generating daily quality leads without cold calling. Okay, so let's dive in. So I'm going to quickly pull up my slide and we're going to go into the presentations today, right? So once again, I want to welcome everyone to the another episode of Wealth Building Conference. Honestly speaking, I do appreciate your time. I do appreciate, for those of us who have been joining every week, I really want to thank you. Okay, so please, if you get value, I want you to put in the comment section value. If you are getting value every week as you're joining, please, I want you to put in the comment section as you are joining. Okay, so once again, today we're going to be talking about turning YouTube and LinkedIn into daily qualified leads. Turning YouTube's and LinkedIn into daily qualified leads. As I said earlier, right, the major challenge sales agents are facing is, how do I generate leads? Not only leads, but quality leads. Okay, quality lead, hot leads, right? So many of us think that LinkedIn and YouTube, some people go to YouTube just to listen to music, just to listen to search for, because it's a it's a platform in which you can learn a lot of things. I don't think there's anything in this world that you cannot learn on YouTube. And I'm going to show you the power of YouTube and LinkedIn, right? But what if you, and of course, on LinkedIn as well, many of us believe that if I'm looking for a job, then I need to go on LinkedIn. Of course, it's a very powerful way to, to look for job. But do you know that LinkedIn is more than you just looking for job? Okay, it's a platform that you can leverage on to generate quality leads. So let's look at the harsh reality. Why most insurance agents struggle? Number one, relying on friends and family lists that run out fast. I remember when I joined the business, what they told me was, okay, write down all the lists of the people in your phone, okay, and start calling them. It's a very good way to start your business. As a matter of fact, it really worked, because at that time I was able to recruit about 7 people within just 2 months. Okay, but I want to assure you that over time, those leads will run out. So you cannot rely solely on friends, families, referrals for you to generate quality leads. Again, cold call that go nowhere and drain your energy. How many of us are on phone? You make calls like 20 calls, 30 calls in a day, and you could not even get just one lead. If you if you agree with me, type yes on the comment section. So you are calling people, they don't pick your call, they don't return your call. Some even would reject your call. I'm talking from experience. That's what happened to me. And I want to, and I believe that most of us today must have experienced that in the past. Like, you be calling people, even your best friend, even your family friends, because they know that you're an insurance agent, you want to talk about, you want to talk to them about insurance, they will not pick your call, right? And that is what we are facing today as an insurance agent. So this is the reality, and that's why many people don't want to come into this business for this particular reason. Some people even feel that, why do I have to bother myself and be calling people on something that is going to benefit them at the end of the day? Because why? If you get your life insurance, if you get protection in place for yourself and your family, or you save for yourself for your future, you're not going to give the money to the agent and help you to set it up, right? After all, what is the agent going to get? Maybe one-time commission payment, and maybe a few, just little residual commissions are going to get at the end of the day. But the major benefit of this will go to the person that set it up. So some people feel like, why do I have to bother myself on something that I know you are the one that is going to benefit at the end of the day? Okay, so why do you want to be rejecting my call? Why do you want to be avoiding my call? Right? Chasing prospect from expensive paid ad. I have seen many people run ads in a wrong way. Okay, it's not about just running ads. If you are not credible, you can be running ads and nobody's going to click on your ad. Sometimes they will even come, but once they cannot search, like they put your name on Google, they don't see you on Google My Business, they don't see you on LinkedIn, they don't see you might be there, but there is no activities, there is no positioning, there is no more, a trust. Okay, no quality content. Nobody will trust you, because why? Many buyers, especially high ticket clients, will Google you before they come to you. If you agree, type and agree on the comment section. Okay, I'm missing a predictable way to attract daily prospects. So if you don't have system in place, okay, if you don't have system in place, trust me, it's going to be very difficult for you to run. And I'm talking about any sales, whatever you find yourself. Could be life insurance, could be real estate, could be mortgage, could be coaching. As long as you are dealing with people, okay, as long as people have to come to you for you to either sell something to them or bring them to the business, chances is that if you don't have a repeatable, duplicatable system in place, it's going to be very difficult for you to get. So these are the harsh reality why many insurance agents today struggle. I've seen many people today, they gave up the license. Why? Because they will tell you, where will I get people? I met somebody like a few days ago, and he said, look, I will have done this, but where will I get leads? And I said, well, I totally agree with you. You can start with family and friends, but do you know that you can actually position yourself in such a way that clients will actually come to you instead of you chasing them? And I showed them, and I showed him my YouTube channel and said, look, this is what I used to do every week. This is what I used to do every day on LinkedIn, on YouTube. I do post quality content, educational content, engaging people, and trust me, people are actually coming to me, right? So, see, this is the shift in buyer behaviors, right? The modern client doesn't want to be sold, they want to be educated. 80% people research first before they buy online or taking any decision. If you agree, type I agree on the comment section, right? 80% of people, they will research you first before they buy from you. And that is the reality many of us miss today. Many of us feel that no, uh, all I need to do is just to, like, get license and start, calling people to come and buy from you, or, set, start getting referrals from people to come on. Trust me, many people, right, especially people that you meet online, they will research first before they come to you. Okay. How? Clients trust educational content, not ads. They want to learn and make informed decisions. So there's nothing wrong in running ads, but if you don't have a credible way for clients to reach you, to know that you are really, really, really credible, and you know what you are doing, chances that you are just going to be wasting money on ads. Get me right, right? I'm not saying that art is not good, but I'm saying that you must also establish yourself, okay, credibly online before clients will buy from you, right? So think about it. You are just running ads, but you don't really brand your LinkedIn, you don't really brand your YouTube. People go to LinkedIn, they search you, they couldn't find you, right? So, when you are in front of a client and client is asking you, who are you? That is a very big gap there. So they're not going to trust you, no matter how intelligent, skillful you might be, right? So you must ensure that at least you create quality educational content for people to see that, oh, you really understand what you are doing. And I will still repeat myself today that content content is the currency of today, right? If you don't know how to put quality content out there, it's going to be difficult for client, your prospect, to trust you. Okay, right? So YouTube and LinkedIn are where professionals build credibilities and attract lead organically. I remember one day, right? I finished a live program, and a doctor called me from Abara and said, look, I just started my business. I need a guide on how I can set up life insurance that will help me to save on taxes as well as protect myself. Now, I don't know her from Adams, right? Because actually come online, share some strategies on how medical professionals and business owners can use life insurance to save on taxes. He listened to my presentation that day and he reached out to me herself. So imagine if I didn't go online to share that presentation that day. So how many people do you think are waiting for you to share that educational content for them to decide whether they want to do this or not? Look, a lot of people want to buy, but they are looking for credible and trusted advisor. But because you are not visible, because you are not visible, you are not credible. People will feel that you are not credible, right? You don't know any, they don't know you. How would they trust you if you don't have any kind of post online? You don't post anything on YouTube, on LinkedIn, and you feel that people will trust you. It's okay. Many of us go on Facebook every day, we post on Instagram. It's fine, it's okay. I'm not saying that's not okay, but one of the very important social media that you must take very serious is YouTube and LinkedIn. Why? Because professionals, if you want to look for professionals, like you want to reach out to professionals, for example, if you want to reach to doctor directly, you can actually extract all the medical doctors in Canada and reach out to them directly on LinkedIn. Okay, and you can share educational content on YouTube for them to watch. So it's not a platform in which you can just go and be listening to music. It's okay, but it's a platform that you also need to go there, right, and put things together and share it to them and educate them. So when you have the mindset of educating people, they will come to you, right? So that is what I want us to do today. So your personal brand is the new business card. How many of us here have business card? If you have business card, I want you to type on the comment section. How many people here have business card? I do also have business card, right? When I started my business, I have business card. How many of us? If you type, please, if you have business card, please tell me how many times you give somebody business card and they will call you back. It's rare, like, if you give 10 people business card, maybe hardly 1 or 2 people will call you back. They don't usually call back. But your personal brand is the new business card. If you agree, type I agree on the comment section, right? You are the product. People buy you before they buy the product. And what are they buying? They are buying trust, they are buying credibility. Right. So if you are not trusted advisor, if you are not a go expert advisor, if you are not somebody who is credible, nobody is going to buy from you. And that's why it looks like you are struggling. Okay. People buy from the expert, from expert they connect with personally. Look, before they buy from you, think about it. Even you that you want to buy something, right? Can you buy from a stranger? Of course, we go to grocery store to buy, but we are talking about intangible product. Okay, when it comes to life insurance, it is a promise, right? So you are promising somebody, you promise somebody that, look, in case of anything happen, in case of maybe life happen, you're sick or anything, you're going to receive X amount of money. So it's different from I want to go to Costco to buy something. I want to go to Walmart to buy something, right? So because why? Once that client sign, it becomes a contract that is binding on both on the client and the insurance company. And you, as an insurance advisor, the intermediary, you must make sure that what you are telling them is what they're going to get at the end of the day, whether you are there or not. And that is why you need to be trusted. Okay. Every post or video builds a relationship. So when you post online, it establishes you as an authority. It actually creates a relationship between you and your audience. Let me tell you, I shared something on my WhatsApp status yesterday, and somebody just comes and say, Mr. Fashola, like what you shared on your WhatsApp, I really want to, like, I'm, because I shared it on my WhatsApp of a family that, CR Islam with a tax bills of about $669,000 because both of them died in the same year. And, they have to pay the tax accrued on the product, and they calculate the tax and they send the bills to them. So it was not asking me that, no, I have RRSP, so this is what's going to happen to me. I said, well, the truth of the matter is that I'm not saying that RRSP is not good, but what I'm trying to tell you is that you need to be properly educated on what product do you need and what are the tax implications of each of the product that you're actually putting your money in, right? RRSP is a deferred investment strategies. Like whatever you put there, you are not going to pay the tax right now, but bear in mind that when you retire or when you start assessing the money, you pay the tax back. Okay. Of course, you never know how much tax you're going to pay in future. Nobody knows. It's only the government that knows that. So what I'm trying to share today is that when you post things on social media, on LinkedIn and YouTube, okay, you are educating people and actually make them to connect with you. People will go there, they will comment, people will like it, okay, people will engage that post. So somebody that engage your post every day, over time, you build a strong connections, okay, and those people, right, if somebody is looking to buy life insurance, for example, even though those people don't know you, but because they are engaging with you, they can refer them to you. That is the purpose of you establish credibility on social media. Many of us feel that the people that are engaging you are the only people that you can actually interact with. Do you know that those people that you engage, they also have some people that they also engage, right? And Because you are credible, they can refer them to you. That is the importance of building a strong relationship on social media. If you agree, type I agree. Okay. Building authority means lead come to you. So if you build authority, by default, people will come to you. Like, I'm going to give an example, another example again, right? I finished a webinar one day with an accountant, and immediately we finished that webinar, another doctor called me and say, Fashola, I need to have a lunch with the person that you had webinar with right now. That guy sounds like very, very very intelligent, and I want to learn more. And we book a call and we share strategies on how you can actually build wealth outside the corporations and also save on taxes. So, what am I trying to say today? Okay, you don't need to chase client. You don't need to chase everybody. If you position yourself and establish authority on those two social media, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, people will come to you by default. So you don't need to chase them, right? The YouTube advantage. Why YouTube works for insurance advisor. YouTube is the second largest search engine with over $2.53 billion monthly active user. Imagine that. So if you are sitting on a gold mine, if you have not been using your YouTube, I'm challenging you today, please, it's free. You are not paying for this channel. Start your YouTube channels. You are not using, you are not paying for this, right? Imagine 2.35 billion monthly active user. YouTube is where people search for answers to their insurance questions. If you go to YouTube right now, type anything on life insurance, type anything on investment, you're going to find it there. So now, if you are also there and your client is searching for how I can leverage on life insurance for retirement planning, and your name pop up, that is credibility. That is authority. So my question to you today, if you put your name on YouTube, are you going to be visible? Are you visible? You are not, because why? You don't really open your eyes to those platforms. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Facebook, Instagram, and other social platforms, other social media is not good, but I'm telling you that it's a search engine that have over $2.53 billion, 2.53 billion people, monthly active user. Okay, now videos work around the clock while you sleep, attracting prospect continuously. So whether you are there, what I'm doing right now, internet does not forget things, right? It's going to be there till, even if I pass, that video will still be there. So if anybody is looking to leverage on LinkedIn and YouTube to generate leads, if they put it on YouTube or LinkedIn, my name is going to pop up. So that give them an idea of, if I'm looking for X information, I can actually trust this person. That is what I'm trying to do here. And it's not difficult. Okay. Many of us are feeling that, oh, what will people say if I go to YouTube and I started talking? Probably people will think that, maybe people will say that I don't know how to speak good English, or people will say I don't know how to talk. Look, whether you like it or not, people still talk. So, but your bills doesn't really care whether you feel that people will talk about you or not. So what I'm trying to say today is that you just have to take up that responsibility and begin to show up consistently on those two social platforms. Okay, consistency is consistency is what we are looking for here. It's not like somebody, you do something today, okay, and this week, next week they don't see you again. The upper week they see you, the following week they won't trust you. Since I've started this program, Friday, Saturday, I've not missed it. I must come online, whether I feel ready or not. That is how to build credibility. Okay, build credibility through storytelling and expertise demonstrations. Story sells a lot. I've been saying this over and over again. One of the way to attract quality prospect is storytelling. Okay, many of us, we are afraid, we are ashamed of telling our story. I used to tell my story very well. I came to Canada as a refugee in 2017. I was in debt before, and this business actually helped me to pay the debt. It doesn't really matter. We all have stories. Okay, tell your authentic stories and let people really see your, let people see your struggle. Let people see what you are facing. Because why? You don't know. Those people that you are talking to, they might be facing the same challenges you are facing, and what you are telling them, you are giving them hope that, look, I've been there before, right? And you can also transform your life even without debt, even as a refugee, even without status. I was on deportation order when the business was introduced to me. I didn't say I have to wait until I get my papers. I have to face it and I have to do what I need to do. So what you are trying to do right now is that to tell your story, authentic story, for people to know your struggle, where you're coming from, and how you've been able to navigate through those challenges and come to a level where you are independent and also help other people. Okay, appear when clients Google insurance questions, they're already asking. So when they put your name on those two platforms, they're asking about things like about life insurance, they were talking about investment. Can they find you? What type of videos to create? So there are three types of videos that attract qualified lead. Number one, educational videos. So how to save taxes with life insurance, answer common questions, and provide value. So it all depends on what you are actually looking for or what you want people to see. Okay, it all depends on what your client really really want to get at the end of the day. Okay, but before you create all these videos, number one, you must have a niche. Okay, write it down. You must have a niche. Number two, you must position yourself. Okay, and number three, you must have strategy for market. We call it BPM: branding, positioning, and marketing. If you don't have those three things, if you have not really defined those three things, you don't have any, you don't have any reason to just go on LinkedIn and start posting video. Because what do you want to post the video for? Some people post videos, but they don't even know why they are posting the videos. You post something today, you post on casual life insurance today, tomorrow you post on something different from what you are doing, right? And again, who is your ideal client? What are the problems they are facing before you start creating your educational videos? So, because a lot of people are just posting, but no direction, no clue. They just go online, they post. Why are you posting? Who are you posting for? Right? So, number one, you must have, at least you must define your niche. You must have a niche. Okay. You also need to position yourself, and you must have a strategy for market. Number two, content story. How we help a family protect $1 million estate, share real success story. So, like, a lot of people, these are stories that actually really resonate with people, and it actually touch their pain point, right? Like, as I said, okay, you must have your niche before you start creating your stories, before you start creating your educational content, right? Because if you don't have that, just like you are just posting until here and nobody's going to listen. Behind the scene, a day in the life of life insurance agents who care. Show your authentic self. Like I said, before they buy from you, okay, they must first buy you, right? As a matter of fact, clients buy you before they buy the product, okay? Client buy you before they buy the product. The LinkedIn advantage. Why LinkedIn is a gold mine for an insurance agent. Okay. Number one, 80% of B2B leads come from LinkedIn. So that is business to business relationship, right? If you go to LinkedIn right now, okay, many people there, right? You can actually establish business relationship on LinkedIn. And this is a very powerful way, okay, to generate quality leads. Okay. It actually helps you to build trust, not just sales pitches. Why many people are struggling is because you are going there just to generate leads, right? You shift your mind from just generating leads, okay? Shift your mind to, I'm going there, okay, to educate, all right, to build trust and to establish authority. So if those things are still missing, right, you can be posting. If you are posting just to generate just to generate leads. Client can feel that, like you just post, you just come and book a call with me. I just want to, client can say, you don't just go there and start, and start just creating posts for people to come and book call for what? Book call for what? See, you must offer something free. You must educate them. As a matter of fact, they will be the one to ask you, I need to book a call with you. How can I reach you? See, when you are very credible, when clients know that you are authentic, right? When clients know that you are real, you really want to educate, they can feel it, and they will request for appointment from you without you asking them to book a call. Of course, when you post, put a call to action there. But do you know that if you like, you can put 1 million call to actions? If you don't educate, if you don't show that, if you don't show yourself as somebody who really want to educate them, they won't trust you. Okay. Doctors, executives, and professionals are active daily on LinkedIn, right? Imagine LinkedIn has over 1.5 billion registered members worldwide monthly. See, we imagine you have a platform that you can reach about 1.15 billion. That is the power of this social media platform. They are very, very incredible. It's a platform that can actually make you to announce it to the whole world. Because why? Everybody is actually, you can reach anybody. Why to post on LinkedIn, build trust, not just traffic? Number one, post about client lesson, learn, and challenges and overcome. Right? I met last week, 2 weeks ago, a friend used a certain woman as a DP. It just is sad that Dilma passed in a barra, and unfortunately, fortunately and unfortunately, the person does not have life insurance, and they have to raise GoFundMe for that person. Okay, now when you want to share things like that, you have to be very careful. Okay, because why? You don't want to mention name of the people, but what you are trying to do is that if you have a genuine story and the client really want to come on board to share that, please, is one of the way to share powerful stories, and this will relate and resonate with your client, right? Lesson learned, right? Somebody put up a life insurance, the person passed, and the family get X amount of money. Somebody has a critical illness, and critical illness happened to the person, the critical illness struck, and it get paid, right? And somebody retired and he was able to use life insurance, to build retirement plan. So things like that, it's really, really important to share that when you are, when you want to post on LinkedIn or Facebook or YouTube. Okay. Share knowledge on taxes, retirement, and financial literacy. Okay. One thing that they didn't teach us in the college or university is financial literacy. Financial intelligence is very, very important. If you don't really understand financial intelligence, it might be very difficult for you to be wealthy. Let me give you an instance. All right. When you ask people, how much do you make in a year? Some people tell you $100,000, $50,000. That is gross. But do you know that what you actually make is less of tax, other expenses? All right. The net is what you actually make in a year, right? If you ask a business owner who make $20,000, how much do you make in it? Say $20,000. You don't make 20,000. That's your gross. Okay. Your net earning is less tax, less other expenses. The net is what come to your bank account is less of all those expenses. So you can see the difference, right? So some people don't really know this, and they begin to plan on their gross. And people have made a lot of mistakes on that. You see money in your bank statement, all right, even in your financial statement, you see income, and you begin to plan on that. That's financial intelligence. That's financial literacy. Nobody's going to teach you that you should have to plan on your net income, right? So these are small things that you need to understand. You can actually offer financial literacy on that. Do you know that there's people plan on their income, not knowing that what actually constitutes your income is your total earning, less whatever expenses, less taxes, or maybe other, whatever expenses at the end of the year, do you know that the net is what people need to plan for? Because why? You have seen many people make that mistake, plan on their gross income, and at the end of the year, it actually leads to life size inflation. People are making money every month. They are making 20,000, 30,000. I swear, with this type of business that we're doing, we have seen a lot of insurance agents that make so much money at the end of the year, they have nothing to show for it. That's lack of financial intelligence. Okay. And you have seen people make so much money, right? And at the end of the day, tax eat up more than half of their income, right? Or you have seen so much people, make so much money, they are retained earning, tax is still eating it up. These are some of the education tips that you can actually share with people on social media like YouTube and LinkedIn. And trust me, when you do that genuinely, people will trust you. People will believe you more, right? People will ask for your, they will ask you, like, want to book a call with you. I've seen people that say, do I need to pay for this? You don't need to pay for this. It's free. I'm just doing this for free. Because why? I've been there. I've been in, I've incurred debt of $57,000 in credit card and other debt. Why? Because of lack of financial education. So if I know what actually made me to incur that debt, why won't I go out? Why can't I go out and share that to other people so that they will not fall into that mistakes again? Because what you are going through right now, some people have been there before, but because you don't pay attention, because you don't learn, but because you don't go to all these things to go and search what happened if I take this step. That's why you're struggling financially. So, and we as an advisor, we as an insurance agent, we as a financial educator, it is our responsibility to go out there and educate people, open their eyes on the need for them to plan for their life. Okay. Comment on other content with genuine, thoughtful insight. Like, if you're on LinkedIn, all right, if you're on LinkedIn and you don't engage, I don't know what you are doing there, right? If you check me on LinkedIn every day, whether they engage my content or not, I engage them because algorithm is going to favor you over time. Don't worry. I've seen many people, I engage them, they don't engage back. It doesn't really matter. But when you do that genuinely, people will know. So when you're on LinkedIn, and make sure you engage, and I'm going to give you the formula to engage. I'll get it. I'll give you the formula to engage. If you're getting values, please type on the comment section value, right? So use banner and feature sections as your mini landing page. So there's another very important aspect of LinkedIn, that feature sections that you can actually use to attract quality prospects, client to come to you. If you can check, you check my link, you're going to see that after my profile, you come down, you see feature section, you see book a call. If you're an insurance agent, if you want to get personal calls as a medical professional, book a calls. And so these are some of the things you can actually put on your LinkedIn that will actually make you to stand out. This is the rule. This is how you can start using your LinkedIn as a lead generation machine. If you try this for the next 30 days, trust me, go and try this for the next 30 days. Number one, connect with at least 3 people daily. Make sure before you connect with them, right? You need to ask yourself, why am I connecting with this person? You are an insurance agent. Okay. If you are looking to connect with an insurance agent or you want to learn from them, okay, search for ideal insurance agent, connect with them. Okay. Add genuine insight to 3 posts. Comment on at least on their post. If they post something, engage them at least 3 times on daily basis. Sometimes it looks like a lot of work, right? But this is a magic for you to generate. Instead of you to start chasing people, calling them, this will start creating lead for you on autopilot. Okay. Post or videos that educate or inspire. So a lot of us go there because we want to sell life insurance. On Monday, post life insurance. Tuesday, life insurance. Wednesday, life insurance. You buy your audience life insurance because why? You are looking for leads. It's not going to work like that. That's why you need a calendar. Okay, you need to have a calendar of what you want to achieve. I do have that, and anybody that see me on LinkedIn will know that I'm posting with intentions, right? There's a difference between you posting and posting with intention. So many people go and be posting without direction, without clarity. Okay, have a calendar, understand your target audience first. When you understand your target audience, look at their pain point. What are the things that are actually, the problem they are facing? I have my 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 target audience is medical professionals and business owners. I know tax is one of the problem they are facing, and I'm also coming up every time to quality contents to address that, to how to they can save on taxes, how they can build their retirement income. So if you can use three rules, trust me, you will make a lot of impact on LinkedIn. Okay, and it's just 30 minutes in a day. 30 minutes in a day, right? So if you want to combine the two platforms for the YouTube and LinkedIn, so number one, post short 30 to 60 clips from YouTube onto LinkedIn. So you need to, like, if you are using CRM, it's one of the very important tools that you can use to post on those two platforms. Many of us are still posting, manually. I mean, you are wasting time, right? The world we are using right now, there are so many things that does not really even, require your attention. You don't even need to do it. If you have to do it, create a system, make sure you have a system in place that will help you to post into. So I have a systems on CRM. Just one click, you can post to all the social media, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, X, all those things. You can just do it at once. So instead of it to just, like, you have to post on LinkedIn manually, post on YouTube manually, on Facebook manually. So I'm not now talking about these two platforms again, but you can actually reach to 4 or 5 platforms at a go, right? Include a book, a free strategy called link in every post of videos, like, so be careful when you are doing this. Okay, before you start adding this, make sure that you've engaged them. You do your 3 3 C very well. Okay, and you are there to educate, right? Free call is different from just book a call with me for presentation. Free call, right? You're just giving something for free. Let's say, for, like, you want to help them to review their policy, or you want them to maybe to just check their financial checklist, to see, audit their, retirement plan and all of that, so that the things that you can do for free. And trust me, if you do it with intention, with genuine heart, they will refer people to, even though they didn't do anything with you, right? Use comment, hashtags, and DM to engage prospects. So this the use of hashtag is very important, because why? You actually, linking yourself to training posts and videos. Is very important that you use the right hashtag when you are posting. Offer free leads magnet like task free retirement guide. So it all depends on your niche. It all depends on what you are really looking for, right? But when you offer something for free, right, and people find, they find it very valuable, they will come back to you. Okay, so these are the practical tools that you can use. All right, and all of these, like, many of us will say, okay, how do I do all of this? Make, like, how do I post? How do I, generate script and all of that? So you can use Canva to create thumbnails and edit short clips easily. So you don't need to, like, many of us, if you type it on Google, you're going to see CapCut and Canva. So these are very good tools that you can actually use to do all of this. ChatGPT, write post scripts and caption first. So there is nothing you are looking for that you cannot find on ChatGPT right now. But the problem again is that many of us, we don't want to do anything. So once you create something on ChatGPT, you just copy and paste. So many people, I mean, people will know that this is just copy and paste things from ChatGPT. Please try as much as possible to put some life there, right? Change some things there, make it to be humanize it. Let's look like somebody that is talking to them. Because when people read your post and it doesn't relate to them, and they feel that this person just copying ChatGPT post on LinkedIn and YouTube, nobody's going to listen to you, right? Sometimes you actually can be blocked as well on YouTube if you actually violate copyright. So you must make sure that if you like videos of someone, like, make sure you put your own way, like you put your own words to it, at least modified it to look like, oh, this is original. Because what they are looking for is, are you really, really original? Do you really know what you are doing? Book out directly from content. So Calendly and Linktree is one of the important tools that you can actually use to. So Calendly will help you to book a call, but Linktree will actually combine all your social media, your YouTube, your Facebook, your Instagram, your LinkedIn. You put it on LinkedIn and you put it on your bio. If you go to my contact information on, if you go down, you're going to see the website sections, and you see you see my LinkedIn tree there. You see other my website and all of that. So these are some of the things that you can, so that when people are looking for you, right, once they click on the link tree, right, you can go to your website, go to your LinkedIn, go to your YouTube channels, go to your Instagram, go to your TikToks and all of that. So you have to be very smart in the way you actually do your business. Optimize your video keywords. So TubeBuddies and Vidic is one of the very powerful search. This one will actually increase your visibility. Okay, so you need to make sure that you use all of this to increase your visibility and boost reach and authority on platforms. So LinkedIn creator mode will actually help you to establish yourself as an authority. Okay, so now this is my experience, and I'm telling you, from seriously speaking, this is what happened to me, right? So I used to spend hours cold calling with only 2% conversion rate. Like I remember in 2020, between 2023 and 2024, right, I struggled a lot in my business, and I must really, really, this is my experience. All right, but when I have a shift in mindset and I started posting constantly on LinkedIn and other social media, and I started posting quality videos and articles, and trust me, right now on monthly basis, at least people reach out to me from on LinkedIn and on YouTube. I've seen many people that book call through my YouTube channels. I've seen many people that book call through my my LinkedIn. Right, I have a meeting last week with somebody, and he said, "Look, I just want to learn from you. I've been seeing what you're posting on LinkedIn. How can I actually increase my visibility? How can I also position myself, help more clients? What are the things that I needed to do and all of that?" And we started talking, and it's a life insurance agent with other insurance company. So imagine that sometimes when you are doing something, you feel that people are not, they don't see you what you are doing. No, they do see you, right? And build authority, trust, and recruiting client organically. That is what happened to me. Like I've told you, two case of a medical professional that reached out to me through my videos on YouTube, right? I want to please challenge everyone today. Please, as you are leaving this program today, you don't need to look for anybody to do that for you. Go and search it on Google, put it on ChatGPT. How can I, create a YouTube video? They will tell you step by step. Create it and start putting things there, right? Don't really worry. Sometimes we are waiting for perfection, like, oh, this video is not good the way I'm looking here. I don't like the way I'm looking here. Oh, I didn't speak very well here. Don't worry. If you go back to when I started my social media platform, it's horrible, like, but I try to develop myself over time, and things will continue to get better. The more you do it, the more you get better. All right, so let's recap on what you have planned so far. Right, educate. Okay, don't chase, become the trusted expert. Number two, post regularly on YouTube to build authority 24/7. Okay, use the 3-3 rules to position yourself strategically and save time with Canva, ChatGPT, Calendly, and more, and let your content work for you and bring lead to you. Attract clients, don't hunt them. So thank you so much for your time tonight. I really want to appreciate everyone that has joined. If you have any question, you can just put it on the comment section. If you have any question, please, I want you to please put it on the comment section so that we can actually look into it. If you get value for this presentations today, I want you to please type values in the comment section. So I want to appreciate everyone. I really want to thank you so much for your time tonight. So any question, please? Any question? Okay, I think we don't have any question tonight. So yeah, I cannot continue. I can't begin to mention names, but I would just want to appreciate all the people that have joined here on Facebook, on YouTube, on LinkedIn, and other social platforms. So the goal here is just to educate ourselves. And we are very, very passionate about this program. So okay, we want to educate people. Many people will have scaled their business, but the problem is that they lack visibility, they lack clarity. So if you lack clarity, if you are struggling, you can book a free call with me. So that's the QR code there. Scan it and book a call with me. I'm going to show you how I've helped hundreds of agents from chasing clients to become and attract the right, leads. Not only lead, but high ticket client, right? Please, if you are struggling, book a call and I'll be more than happy to show you how to attract quality client in the right way. Okay. So on behalf of Wealth Building Conference team, I want to thank everyone today. Tomorrow we're going to have the meet the same time, 8 p.m. talk about medical professionals on how they can also save on taxes and build wealth. So good night, everyone, and have a nice weekend. Bye for now.